First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. Whenever you get an athlete of Che's caliber to join your team, that's a reason to celebrate. And the Adidas team is thrilled to have him on board. All right, I know you all want to talk to him, so we'll get right to it and toss it to Che for questions.
Ted the man, what's up?
Congrats on the new deal, Che. So what's it mean to sign a deal like that at this stage of your career?
You know, Ted, it's pretty awesome. You know, growing up playing basketball, that was always a big dream, being repped by a shoe company, so it's a real thrill. Okay, I'll take another question. Vinny, what's up?
Now that you got all that shoe deal money, you planning on splurging a little?
Oh, I'm gonna splurge a little.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Let's see, I'm gonna buy myself a Lambo.
That's a crazy expensive car, isn't it?
Well, I'm a crazy talented individual. It comes with the territory, Vin, come on.
All right, we got time for one more question. Patty.
Any plans to release a signature shoe?
I mean, that's the goal, yeah? I believe in myself, so why shouldn't I believe I deserve my own shoe?
All right, that's all the time we have questions for. I want to thank everybody for attending, and of course to Che, too, for being so kind to give us a few minutes during his busy schedule.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, Patty, we got to sit down for the interview.
You know it.
What's up, 2K community? This is the 2KMC, and today's a big day, because I have your State Farm assists of the month. You submitted the plays, but now it's time to pick the best. Let's start with King Akinu in the playground. First, drops the defender with the wicked crossover. Then, gets the nutmeg assist for...
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, for the Mavericks, they were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them. So they'll be motivated tonight. And guys, we'll see Che, who signed a shoe deal before ever playing in a game. Shaq, that's become a growing trend.
Every rookie seems to get a shoe contract just for waking up. You should have to earn it. These executives just throwing money around now, Ernie. I'm so jealous.
Man, I wish I was around. I wish I was born now. And this was my rookie year. You know, this would be incredible because I'd get 3 shoe deals. I'd be the only guy.
See the shoes I'm wearing?
What are they?
They were given to me.
Oh.
Is that the EJS's?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't fault Shea. You can't fault Shea for having it, even though Ernie has a deal too. Him and Che.
This is Ernie. Came to my house in 1989.
Wow.
I call these E-Che's.
Oh.
E-Che.
Oh, E-Che.
Oh. Onto something.
I call them ugly.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Here we are in November, and we see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And checking out the Lakers, down 4 spots from them.
And you know, for the Lakers, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now. And
It's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Now, before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said it's an honor, but he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots, and things of that nature always ranked above them. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. D.A., thank you. Just a minute ago, you and I were talking about the challenges these players face early on in a new season.
Yeah, you know, timing is usually not quite 100%. Chemistry continues to be something you're trying to work out. Usually you're pretty healthy in the early part of the season, but as the season goes on now, you've got familiarity and comfort with each other, but sometimes the injuries pile up.
And Clark establishing those routines you'll use throughout the regular year, correct?
That's important because it is a long season, as you well know.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's Wright in at the point. Now here's Green. Comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Danny Green. And it's Waiters in for Rajon Rondo. Waiters no luck.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Doncic passes to Red. The drive by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now here's Wright. Last time out he had 13 points. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Red Hot. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Haters no luck. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Kuzma after the made shot from Red Hot. And that one, no good to start him off for the night. Raiders against Wright. There's Red Hot. Porzingis trying to get free. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
There's Red Hot. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Denver. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play change here for him.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score. Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cauley Stein comes in for Porzingis, and Curry subbed in for Wright. Free throw, no good for James. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Red Hot. Shoots from the baseline, off the left rim and out.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic kicks the foul. Outside Curry. Dallas moving it around to stop the run. No good from Red Hot.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles. Porzingis is checked in for Cauley Stein. Red Hot comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Curry, and it's DeLon Wright in for J.J. Barea. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Hondo comes in for LeBron.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
First free throw is good.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
Both free throws good from Red Hot. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house than the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Dion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and there's Davis, and it's Morris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Doncic. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Denver.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Rondo. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Doncic.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first personal foul. Waiters outside. And the pass to Rondo. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Red Hot. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Rondo. Finished off the break. Rondo's got 6 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Kuzma. Over in the corner, Doncic. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Let out the pass to Wright. Here's Red Hot. They grab their own miss. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the call will be against Red Hot. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Now Davis. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Now here's Waiters. Morris trying to free himself up.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Red. Here's Porzingis, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
Lakers leading by 8. And here is Waiters. 7 points in the game. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Misses the 3. Doncic against Waiters. And that one's good. Wright's got 9 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Davis. Porzingis with the steal. Rondo against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Shoots from 12. Haters no luck.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Doncic. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at it.
Here's LeBron. From past the arc. And the 3 ball is good. 17 points in the game.
Boy, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
And so it's Los Angeles headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Gotta pick up the intensity on D.
For sure.
Step slow tonight.
Gotcha, coach.
We got time. Keep grinding.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot.
Who's watching it?
On the floor for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Kuzma. Curry passes to Red Hot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses off the right iron. Lakers leading by 4. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma. Clark, he's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hooks, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his. Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005, and amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And after shutting it down early, this was the longest off-season of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
He misses the free throw.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
He hits the second from the line. Who do you think is the best center right now, spacing the floor and also embracing the traditional responsibilities of a center?
Well, I tell you, it wasn't until the playoffs of this past season that I got to see Jokic. My goodness, he is a joy to watch. His footwork, his shot making, his skill, and I think his passing is probably the best attribute of his game. But I would put him in that category because he can make the deep three. Embiid is streaky from there. In terms of the balanced approach, I think probably you could throw Karl Anthony Towns in that mix.
Good name. James wide open. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. James has got 21. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. And Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
The Lakers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Waiters, he's checked in for Green. Trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And he makes the first.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the Mavericks seem to have done the hard part, acquiring a potential franchise player in Luka Doncic.
You know, guys, we've seen it, but in this league, one star isn't enough. That's why I think the trade for Porzingis was a good gamble. If he can stay healthy, they have an inside-outside star combo to build on.
And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
That one misses for Kuzma.
You know, with Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era, hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
Ryle Ludwig with a wide-open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles Leafs get down to 9 in the bucket from Finney Smith.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. You talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP. 6th all-time in scoring. Most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
To the left side wing, Finney Smith. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
And he didn't do him any favors in their last game. His performance at the line was porous.
Well, it was a narrow loss, and you think about the misses he had from the line, that could have been a different story had he made them. And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
The free throw drops for James. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately, came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Doncic dishes to Curry. Here's Red Hot. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And the call will be against Red Hot. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Free throw drops for James. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
Tipped away. Doncic finds foul. Now Curry. Here's Red Hot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The Mavericks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. That free throw, no good.
A lot of turnover for the Mavericks this season, but they bring back restricted free agents Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell, and Dorian Finney-Smith.
And, you know, those three players have made steady improvement, and that's a credit to how the Mavericks develop young players. They also bring length and athleticism to that rotation.
So he can't get either to fall.
And, you know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
Dallas calls timeout. And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Martin, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, there were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Dallas moving the ball around, stolen by McGee. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Kuzma can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 16. And Curry has it in the corner. He kicks it to Doncic. Here's Red Hot, covered by LeBron. Here's Red Hot. Here's Cauley Stein. No good, unable to end this run.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Red Hot, guarded by Kuzma. Red Hot the pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot, down low, and stolen by Kuzma. Here's Green, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Red Hot the pass to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what,
Don't talk to strangers, ha? Don't talk to strangers.
Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Green. Here's Red Hot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got JaVale McGee. Howard is out there with Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Rondo in at the 1. Finney Smith kicks to Cauley Stein. To the paint. Marjanovic, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Rondo against Barea. Passes to Red Hot. Looking to end his cold spell. Will not go. This is off the front iron. James in the post. Guarded by Barea. James with the bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Red Hot. Covered by LeBron. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Contavious Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso is checked in for LeBron. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Shot clock at 2. Red Hot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bradley finds Morris. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro level.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question, because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
Here's Morris. Falls back and trains the fadeaway jumper.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
There's the pass to Red from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and